Plenty of bad things happen in these halls every day, but there is always something good waiting just around the corner.
All right, well, I thought that you could use one of these.
My little boy, no.
We rise together, we fall together.
It all comes down to family.
Thank God for General Hospital.
Yes, you're here. Thank God.
General Hospital spoilers are in for the week of August 11th, 2025. Fans can expect Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thiebaud, to face consequences. Stella Henry, Vernee Watson, could face some legal trouble. Plus, Kai Taylor, Jens Austin Astrup, is encouraged to fight for Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the ABC soap opera. Britt Westbourne's consequences. Let's begin with Britt, who is being defiant. Despite a very cranky Pascal, Mark Forget, constantly harassing Britt, the brunette said she was on strike. While she's never backed down from a confrontation, Britt does get some sort of consequences. Meanwhile, Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, and Vaughn Bryce Durfee are at the Five Poppies Resort in Croatia. Pascal and Britt were having a confrontation by the pool when the WSB agents arrived. However, Britt's big hate hit her face from Jocelyn. While Britt and Joss haven't faced each other yet, they will likely run into each other at some point. Then, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, blasts off on a mission. Michael Corinthos tricked. Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, made a phone call to get the ball rolling on a medical insurance fraud investigation. This won't be good for anyone at the hospital, but especially for Stella. Fans recall that she helped Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, with his insurance troubles. However, that could come back to haunt her later on, especially if there is an official investigation. Speaking of Stella, she encourages Kai to fight for love. Also, Drew and Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, have a confrontation. The nurse will just want Drew to go away. However, his new plan is to get Willow custody of her kids back. By the end of the week, Drew successfully manipulates Michael. Alexis Davis's brainstorm. General Hospital spoilers for the week of August 11th reveal that Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, faces a dilemma regarding Scout Kane, Cosette Abinante. The lawyer will brainstorm a legal plan, but will it work? Even if it does, it seems Alexis and Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, won't agree on the Drew issue. Later in the week, Molly tries to make an agreement with Drew. However, the power-hungry villain likely won't agree to any compromise. Week of August 11th, 2025. Fans will also see Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, have a tense interaction with Marco Rios, Adrian Anchondo. Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, is ordered to make an arrest he doesn't want to. Later, Chase confides in Willow. Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr, reassures Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza. Meanwhile, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, and Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, strategize. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of August 11th, 2025? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Keep watching the soap on ABC to find out what happens next. General Hospital spoilers and updates tease that an off-the-rails Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, could potentially shoot Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, during the wedding, bringing this chaotic ceremony to a dramatic conclusion. Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner, has just revealed a major surprise, leaving fans anxious to find out if it will drive Willow to her breaking point. Curtis busted Drew and Nina's affair to Willow before the wedding. The episode on July 24th revealed that Curtis had found out about Drew and Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, having an affair, all while Willow was falling for Drew and he for her. Curtis detailed how Drew was getting hot and heavy with Willow's mom last summer, both before and after the 4th of July festivities, which overlapped with his romancing Willow. Naturally, Willow isn't going to simply believe what Curtis has to say. She will ask some very personal questions. With Nina set to return to the bridal prep area shortly, Willow will get an opportunity to confront her mother about the supposed affair with Drew. Nina will inevitably have to confess to those heated moments with Drew, leaving Willow sure to be heartbroken. Drew and Nina have kept this secret for over a year now. Drew and Nina have kept this under wraps for more than a year, which means Willow is going to feel quite foolish when the wedding day arrives. According to the show's weekly preview clip, It seems the ceremony will go ahead regardless. Still, this doesn't guarantee that Willow will agree to marry Drew after learning about this betrayal. There has been considerable discussion regarding Willow's troubling conduct, particularly now that both Drew and Nina have individually come to realize she must have been stalking Daisy Gilmore, Brendan, and Evelyn Beamford, plus interfering with Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, to the point she left town with her baby. Liesl Albrecht noticed something very off about her great-niece. Liesl Albrecht, Kathleen Gotti, highlighted that something is seriously wrong with Nina's daughter, indicating that the GH writers are revealing significant issues with Willow's mental health. Discovering Drew and Nina's affairs might be the final straw for Willow considering this. It wouldn't be surprising if Willow resorted to grabbing a gun and shooting Drew instead of marrying him. She may feel that she ruined her life for someone unworthy and lose all sense of control. The intense pain and anger Willow is experiencing, especially regarding the custody loss of her children, could lead to a dramatic moment where she pulls the trigger on Drew. General Hospital spoilers suggest that Willow might spiral out of control like never before, so keep an eye out for any upcoming chaos. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with GH right now. Come back here often for General Hospital spoilers, news, and updates. General Hospital spoilers reveal GH fans are reeling from whispers of tragedy as a leaked report of WSB Chief Jack Brennan's, Chris McKenna, possible death has fans worried about the future of the WSB's Port Charles Bureau. As the station chief, Brennan's exit would leave a gaping hole, with Agent Vaughn, Bryce Durfee, eyed as a potential successor. Could Vaughn's rise to power, alongside Jocelyn Joss Jacks, Eden McCoy, growing role as a WSB operative, spark a work-life romance echoing Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers, and Anna Devane, Finola Hughes? The fans are split. Is Vaughn a noble Robert or a scheming Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart? Brennan's death creates a WSB power vacuum. The rumor of Brennan's death, possibly tied to his WSB clashes with career criminals like Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, has fans on edge. Who will fill the station chief role? Vaughn is quickly emerging as a frontrunner. His sharp skills as Joss handler and loyalty to Brennan make him a strong candidate, but his mysterious edge raises questions. Could Vaughn step up as the new lead dog, reshaping the WSB's presence in town? His ascent would thrust him and Joss, already sparking chemistry, into the spotlight, with fans wondering if they're destined for a legendary romance like Robert and Anna's. GH spoilers question if Vaughn and Joss are the next Robert and Anna. This week, Joss navigates her covert WSB mission, trailing Professor Henry, Hank Dalton, Daniel Goddard, with Vaughn at her side. Picture them in a tense stakeout, their banter hinting at a budding romance that could mirror decades-old iconic spy love stories gone by. But is Vaughn a heroic Robert, driven by justice, or a sneaky Valentine, hiding his own agenda? Anna, suspicious of Dalton's tech project, is keeping a close eye on Vaughn, while Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, unaware of